From Today FM Ireland, this is the Ian Dempsey Breakfast Show podcast.
The Gift Grub crew are here en masse this morning. Roy, good morning. How are you doing? Are you all right?
Going, yeah.
Yeah, that was some interview now. Tom Humphreys had an interview in the Irish Times on...
Pretty explosive.
And kind of an interesting form to it, I thought. A lot of great quotes in there as well.
Yeah.
I particularly enjoyed the Roy Chubby Brown one. I thought that was really good.
Clive Clark one
was pretty good.
But he left out about half of them.
Oh, did he? Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. So have you got...
I brought them into this morning.
Okay.
I'll give you two to start.
So these are the ones that weren't in the Tom Humphreys interview. Okay, right.
This is about management, like I was telling Tom. When I see a guy with their desk piled high with paper, I ask myself, is he busy or just confused? I also described my job at Sunderland. It was very difficult. My job was like being a narrator for bad mimes.
Ben, you're here as well, of course. Ben, how are you doing?
Good morning.
How are things? Did you see Caroline Morahan yet? She's around the building, I believe. She's going to be in with us later on. Lovely girl.
I saw her on Friday night.
Yes, indeed. She was in town, bar and grill. So Ben, what have you got for us this morning?
Just a quick text in from somebody who went, I didn't get that Canadian joke. I'm a blonde. So... Maybe you explain it.
Well, it's just that the Canadians are known to be, it's kind of positive racism really, because Canadians are known to be really nice people and very, they will kind of do what they're told. And
right.
Very polite. So that's how do you get 50 Canadians out of a swimming pool? You just say, okay, come on now, everybody out. And they just get out.
Thanks for that clarification. She was from Galway as well. Are you listening, sporting blondes? A blonde gets a job as a teacher. She notices a boy in the field standing alone while all the other kids are running around having fun. She takes pity on him and decides to speak to him. You okay, she says. Yes, he says. You can go play with the other kids, you know, she says. It's best I stay here, he says. Why, says the blonde? Because I'm the feckin' goalie.
Yes, I love it. Okay, no. George, what are you doing? George Lee is here as well. George, now we don't want any depressing stuff.
Just a little
Monday,
bit, just a little bit of depression.
No depression. No. Depression.
Well, I've just received a letter, just please. A quick
this is the last bit of depression on this show now, right? Okay.
Akara, due to recent economic conditions and the rising cost of electricity, gas and oil, the light at the end of the tunnel has been turned off. Regards, Eamon Ryan, Minister for Communications. Thank you.
Ro, cheer us all up there.
Yeah, I'm down to my last couple in. If people could replenish. Did you hear about the guy that left the job with the pool maintenance company?
No.
He found it too draining.
Yeah, you're down to the bottom of the barrel, all right.
Fair play.
Is that it? Yeah. Okay, Roy?
Yeah, just the last couple from that interview with Tom Humphreys that didn't get included.
Yeah.
So he asked me like what it was like, being interviewing all these sort of bodies for jobs that used to come into my office. So I said, well, it's a bit like this, Tom. An interviewer to job applicant. You start at 100 quid a week, and after 6 months it goes up to 130 quid. Applicant, fair enough, so I'll come back in 6 months. And finally he asked me any other observations about Sunderland, and I went, I admired the tea lady for her candour.
Candour.
Yeah. I remember on my first day there, I went in and met the tea lady in her place, and I said, I asked the tea lady, how many staff work in this area? And she said, about half of them.
I like it.
From Today FM Ireland, this is the Ian Dempsey Breakfast Show podcast.